With the addition of Kamala Harris, the Democrat ticket for president and vice president of the United States in 2020 is the most anti-gun conglomerate in history. To learn more, stick by and watch this next episode of Guns and Gadgets. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news, the best source in the land, I think. At least I'm working towards that. Let me know how we're doing. Before I tell you all about Kamala, or Kamala, depending on who's talking about her, I'm going to bring you back a couple of months when she was running for president, some of the things she said, which we should absolutely remember. But I also wanted to tell you about our friend here at the channel, John, and his family over at Blackout Coffee. Because of some issues with COVID-19, they actually have a lot of fresh coffee beans that they have to roast. So our viewers, their customers as well, are going to benefit from a huge sale. He's got to make some room. So they're roasting those right now as I'm recording. Just talk to him. And what they're going to do is, if you put 3 bags in your order online, into the cart, they'll give you 1 for free. If you put in 6 bags, you'll get 2 for free. You get the idea. Buy 2, get 1 free. Make sure you use the code OVERSTOCK. Let's do a good job for John. And the link down below in the description, it's Blackout Coffee /GNG for Guns and Gadgets. And it's a win-win for all. So thank you all. So let's get into Kamala Harris. All right. So I could be like a lot of places and just dump on her as the individual for some of the choices she's made that have helped her obtain the positions she has. But we're better off actually going after some things that we can vet and prove and show our friends and family who are like-minded people where they enjoy firearms and the Second Amendment and stuff like that. Because these are things that she absolutely said when she was running for president for the nomination not too long ago. But I believe this is essential information on the new vice presidential candidate of the United States in the Democrat Party. Kamala Harris has gone on record numerous times and said, quote, ban all AR-15s. She is a huge anti-gun proponent. She's the former Attorney General of California, and before that she worked the local levels. She's been in the gun control game for a long time. All this, even though she is a gun owner. She has been called out on that before, and she says she owns a firearm for her self-protection, but she doesn't believe that you or I should be able to do the same. She knows more. She's safer than us because she's an elitist. Another big thing that Harris said during her run for the nomination was that, I'll give you the quote, "I will give the U.S. Congress 100 days to pass reasonable gun safety laws, or I will use executive action to get it done." And if she was going to do that, if she was the president, don't you think she's still going to push old Sniffy to do the same? Biden is a big anti-gunner from way back. We know this. And don't forget he's tapped anti-gun clown Beto O'Rourke. Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15s, your AK-47s. That team now on the ticket with the backing of Michael Bloomberg, Every Town for Gun Safety, Moms Demand Action, and George Soros and the like, is a very formidable problem that we have. Other things that Kamala has said was that she believes that we should ban the import of all AR-15s as well as the 44 different versions of quote-unquote assault weapons that were listed in Dianne Feinstein's Assault Weapon Ban of 2019 Act. If you're not familiar with that, I will put that video right above. I've done that. And it was just a rehash of her version that sunsetted during after Clinton signed it in to law. She's also said that she believes that we should ban all imports of all other quote-unquote assault weapons until the ATF could analyze if they should be permanently banned. And that is secret speak for we're going to ban things illegally right away because we're the executives and we know better than you. And we're going to give time for our appointed law enforcement in the ATF to follow their orders and figure a way to ban it where we don't have to try to pass a bill where people can actually vote against it. We're going to try to do this without the input of the people who actually run the country, the citizens. That's exactly what that means. Also, during her run, she was asked about how AR-15s are used in numerous sporting style events, 3 guns, etc. And her quote was, Assault weapons, her term not mine, are not suitable nor readily adaptable for sporting purposes. And people believe that. If anything, an AR-15 is probably the most adaptable platform because you can tactical that thing with all kinds of stuff. And then she also said, among other things, but these are some of the big things that you need to remember, they should be in the forefront, that quote-unquote assault weapons are designed to kill a lot of people in a short period of time. These guns don't discriminate between Democrat or Republican. Again, it's okay, I guess, to have Republicans shot or conservatives to be beaten up during these riots and stuff, but not to have somebody who leans left or is a Democrat. Guns don't kill anybody. It's the person who's hell-bent on doing evil things that's holding that tool and utilizes that tool. Could be a hammer, could be a sickle, could be a stapler. I mean, there are a lot of ways to hurt people, and it doesn't have to be a firearm. So what do we mean? We tie this all together. The team that is now formed to run on the Democrat ticket for the President of the United States in 2020 and the Vice President is the most anti-gun team in the history of the nation trying to gain power. And if they gain power, if they are elected, we will be very, very busy and very sorry. How do we avoid that? We have to absolutely get out and vote against them. This year is crazily important, guys and gals. Like I've said a couple times, this might be the last opportunity we have. And let's not let it go to waste because we have problems with voting process, or we have problems with the orange man. Let's get our stuff together. Let's stay laser focused and do what needs to be done for the future of this country in order to prevent doing what will guarantee the future of this country. I think you all know what I mean, and I think you all agree. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. I am so humbled to be able to come before you on a daily basis to bring you news, and I hope that you also find value in the channel, especially if you're new. Please subscribe to Guns and Gadgets. This is where you're going to find all of the news, whether it's good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, no matter where it's happening in the country, so that we can all be informed and make the right decisions and row the boat of freedom in the same direction. Until we see each other again, from the humble bunker that is Guns and Gadgets, I am Jared. Be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a weapon. Take care, everybody.